Hello everyone and welcome to the spectacular winelands of the Western Cape. Today we are touring the winelands of Stellenbosch and Franschhoek, and if you stick around you are going to get a taste of what it is like to go on a wine tour for one day with African Blue Tours that sets the gold standard for small private tours here in the Western Cape. Thank you for joining us today, and remember to check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Cool Cape Travel if you want to keep up to date with everything that we get up to. And here we are arriving at De Morganzon wine estate, and it is so named because it is the first part of the Stellenbosch Kloof Valley to see the sun because of its high altitude and aspects. They cover the top southern and eastern slopes of Ribbok Kop, overlooking the pinnacle of Kanon Kop, from where a cannon was fired to alert the farms in the region that a ship had put into Table Bay back in the days when South Africa and Cape Town was basically just a refueling stop for the VOC ships going to the east. It is now 10 a.m. and it is time for our first wine tasting of the day. What a beautiful estate, and we're looking forward to this experience, yes. Hello from De Morganzon wine estate, everybody. I think I pronounced that right, De Morganzon. Basically it just means the morning sun, because they get a lot of that here. And they have done a magnificent job of the gardens here. Can't get enough of that, and the wine was even better. Oops, nearly did a YouTube fatality. Here is my sister. It's wow. Such a fantastically beautifully manicured garden. They went all out in making this an experience to really look forward to. Can you believe that wines have been produced in this region since at least 1699? And wow, what's going on here? This seems a bit unusual. That's insane. They're playing music for the grapes here. I'm not sure if it was the music, but something helped, because that was some of the best wine I ever had, and I bought 2 boxes. You should come here. Really amazing wines, and I'm sure the music helped. Okay, we are back on the road, everybody, and now we're heading to Franschhoek, which means French corner in English, so named after the French Huguenots who settled here towards the end of the 1600s or the 17th century. They fled France after the Protestants and the Catholics had a big bust up there, and they were Protestants and they needed to get away from the prosecution. Now, they brought with them all the wealth of knowledge of growing grapes and making wine, and it is their arrival here that eventually meant that the South African winelands became a sophisticated wine-growing region of the world, and today we shine on the world stage. Here we are arriving now at Glenwood Wine Estate. This place was developed from scratch since 1984 and has established itself as a sought-after wine producer in local and international markets. I really love this place as it is a bit more informal and casual and not as stuffy as the really posh ones. And look at that terrace, a lovely beautiful open-air space to enjoy an afternoon of wine tasting. Oh yes!
Shiraz as well. Shiraz several rhinos, but this one, difference is quite, it might be much smoother because this one has got a cork, this one has got a screw top.
Ah, okay.
So it's much smoother, but it's the same make. And it has got a cork because this one we donate to the rhinos. So it's 80% sales of this wine goes to the rhinos.
Okay.
20% is what the company is taking.
And so exactly the same wine, just a different.
Same, the make is the same.
Right guys, that is our very capable sommelier explaining all sorts of intricacies to us, but things are already starting to get a bit messy for me, as you can see, as the wine just keep on coming. Okay, I think it's time to go and walk off this tasting in the beautiful garden here at Glenwood Wine Estates. And I can honestly say that was a very enjoyable experience. They really plied us with some amazing wines, some really premium stuff as well. Come and check this out, guys, you're really worth it. Okay, now we are back on the road, everybody, and I'm starting to get a bit jolly here because the wines are just fantastic here in the wine valley of the Western Cape. Phew, now it's time for lunch as well. I think it's actually quite overdue. I'm beginning to get a bit lightheaded now. And here we are at a very posh French named restaurant and wine institution thing. I'm just really hungry now. Oh.
The new one where it goes forward again. That'll do.
That'll do.
That's lovely, thank you. It's just lovely.
Sorry. Okay, let the feast commence. And first off, we are having some bobotie balls, and that is a kudu venison steak. Yummy! And that is a lamb construction of some sort that I had personally. And my plate was a bit empty, but surely it was very filling, I can assure you. Oh, and that was my sister's fish of the day. I can't exactly remember what that was, but it did taste rather wonderful. It was a bit curry flavored as well. The dishes here are quite something, and time to wash it all down with some more wine, yes. And now for dessert, we are having a Pavlova here. Yes, sweet, and a little bit of carrot cake to finish us off for the day. Sure. Oh no, there is an opera cake as well to be had. Oh no, how? Hello everyone. We are here at La
Petite Femme.
Okay, like he said, we are touring around the winelands with Duncan here, who is a tour guide for African Blue Tours, and we've been having the most amazing time touring the winelands around Stellenbosch and Franschhoek today, and he's just taken us out to the most amazing lunch. It's just fantastic and out of this world. So thank you very much for that. And Duncan, I've got a question for you. Why would you say, to any tourist from anywhere in the world, why would you say that South African wine and the South African winelands is better? Or why would you recommend anybody come here and buy South African wine in the first place?
Well, firstly, look behind us.
I'm going to flip the camera now. Okay, yeah.
Firstly, look behind us. We've got an amazing view. I mean, this place is just extraordinary. You think Cape Town's already got it all with the beaches, the mountains, the culture, and then you throw world-class wine into the equation and some beautiful vistas and scenery. The main thing though, I'd probably say, is also value for money. South Africa has had to reintroduce itself in the international wine scene over the past 30 years or so. And of course, not just purchasing South African wines, but coming to enjoy the South African winelands. You can really save a lot more money than traveling to Bordeaux or to Sonoma. You definitely get your money's worth here. Plus, it's good wine. Very, very good wine. You can ask Johannes over here, he's had a good couple of glasses already. But all your New World wines we produce over here, and we have even our unique and unowned ones. Of course, we're going to have you taste some Pinotage very shortly. It's our unique South African or Cape grape, and many others have made their way onto some award-winning wine lists. And South Africa is really making a name for itself.
And okay, fantastic. And okay, I know you don't like this question, but can you tell me? Okay, give me your three favorite wine farms. Your personal three favorite wine farm choices.
It's a difficult question, and it's a difficult question because there's just too many, which I suppose is a good thing. But I'd say some of my favorites will definitely be Bartony, up on Hulshoogte. Just a beautiful location, excellent wines. The wine farm we're going to be going to now, Marion. One of the newer ones, but a very unique South African twist. You see a lot of rugby memorabilia, plus how more South African does it get with Pinotage and Biltong pairing. And gosh, last one. I'm stumped. Can we make it out of two rather?
Yeah, that's fine, no problem, that's all. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Okay everybody, we are now back on the road once again today, heading to our last wine farm and back to Cape Town. But first we stop here at the Victor Verster prison when Nelson Mandela was actually released from in 1990, and where this famous picture was taken right here. And this is obviously the statue that is in commemoration of that, the place where Mandela was actually released. Refer to my Robben Island episode if you want to know more about the history about Nelson Mandela here in South Africa and Robben Island. Now we are stopping at our very last wine farm for the day. This is owned by a French guy, but he's very much into South African culture and South African rugby. It's called Marion Wine Estate, and he is famous, or rather this place is famous for pairing biltong with red wine, and by now I am so jolly that I'm not sure if I should have more wine, but to have it with biltong, yes sir, bring it on. I will be a trooper for this one. Okay guys, wow, that was amazing. You must come and visit. Just come as soon as you can. And thank you so much for joining us today for this wonderful tour by African Blue Tours. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, and share with your friends, and like it, and press the bell button, and do all those things. Things are getting a bit wonky here now, as you can see, because, you know, lots of lovely wine from the Western Cape. Come and visit us, and have a lovely day, everybody.